Greetings, weary travelers and Wanderlusters, and welcome back to another episode of CritFailTales, where failure forges fate. My name is Trevor Curtis, and I will be your dungeon master along this glorious adventure. Joined by me, as always, are my best friends and deviant warlords. Yes, all of you guys, of course. What's up to the crowd? Holy cow! Half the table has been evaporated. Yes, we are missing a few people this week. Ryan is out for his fiance's birthday, so happy birthday to Lily as she sees this.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I love you. And Jaren and Nicole are both out due to personal family reasons, so we're a little bit short this week. So as you can see, Logan is on the right side of the table now, but he is still playing Thorin. He is still Thorin in Clan Drafting. But yeah, so a few missing people today. Just to get it out of the way, as always, the music that you will be hearing is provided via epidemicsound.com. You can go there if you're a content creator or a streamer and get licensed copyright-free music for a small monthly subscription. So use that for all the music. You can find the links or the acts, the profile handles, I don't know what I'm trying to say, the profile handles for the artists who did our character portraits down in the description below. And as always, follow us at CritFailTales on TikTok, Twitter, and or Instagram. Where we last left off, the Wanderlusters had traveled far east to where the Faerun meets with the Horde lands. And in No Man's Land, a barren valley between Faerun and between the Horde lands, you guys have found yourselves face to face with an orc horde, a green-skinned tide with numbers in the millions. They have been amassed under a single banner, that of Chieftain Many Arrow, who waves a golden banner with a red arrow on it. You can now see there are millions indeed that have arrived here, passing through this narrow valley where the forces of man, elf, and dwarf have amassed to stop them. This battle has great weight in the war to come. Failure here means failure across the entire continent. You guys have just finished facing the first wave of this army, the nomad clans and the western orcs. Not real greenskins, not real bannermen just yet, but the weaker tribes and goblins and bugbears, ogres. They were meant to weaken your forces and tire you out, thin you down as best they could. You guys have all done your, day of combat. You're taken back to the camps. My pencil. You're taken back to the war camps where you can see thousands of injured being wheeled back and being treated by clerics. And you guys are brought kind of back to where Able Company, your company under Captain Azerigan, the Black Dragonborn, resides. So you guys return basically to your camps. You're all kind of worn and tattered. Thorin, since you weren't here last week, you led your people into battle, and you are marching back now, assessing the situation with Ulfgar Silveraxe, your warden, your steward, so to speak, and he's just there with you. Torbeard, your cousin, is also there as well, who survived the battle with his mountain goat.
Thank goodness.
And Ulfgar says to you,
"Aye, my king, it was heavy losses that we suffered. Nearly half our forces are gone. The gyrocopter is entirely destroyed, all but save a few. It is looking grim for us, to say the least."
Aye. This war's not yet over and the strongest is yet to show. Can't abandon our alliance yet. Struck down as we may be.
If the Slayer King holds true to his word and brings his army, it would be a great advantage to our forces. But we must wait for his arrival.
Aye. In the meantime, we do what I can for our man and off allies. Stand with them, stand strong.
your cousin Torbeard is there. He's
Aye, even if we are at half strength, a dwarven half-strength army is more than a man army.
Aye. I know mere orc fells a dwarf on his own. Takes a small group of them for just one of us. We'll make them brood.
I think we'll be alright, cousin.
We'll batter them back.
Slayer King or no, we've got the White Dwarf on our side.
Aye. Moradin will not let me or us fail just yet, I feel it.
We'll get some rest, cousin. Grab some ale. We've got to get back to the field as best we can.
Aye. The I'll see you out there, cousin.
Hey!
He starts walking over, he grabs his mountain goat and starts leading it off. You can see Ulfgar starts, motioning over some of the men and starts shouting out orders to the commanding officers. You start walking away from your army. You can see the Wanderlusters company, Able Company, along with the Black Dragonborn, all of them kind of covered in this black muck, wear and tear on their armor. Everybody has seen combat and is feeling the effects. Some of your allies come back on stretchers. Clerics are tending to them, but you can see the Wanderlusters over there as well. You also spot Farkas and Vilkas Boros, the Minotaur twins, are over there in that same area. No, they're both alive still. You can see they're over there. You guys all arrived. Let's see, who's incapacitated? Is anybody incapacitated right now? I think just Erlyn and Leroy or something. Treeminator. You guys are all still up, I believe.
You telling me that?
No, Lazarus is down. No, Lazarus is down.
Like you telling me the only 3 who are incapacitated, the 3 are not here.
That would be convenient.
Hilarious.
Yeah, also Lazarus is unconscious. So Cormage, you were dragging him back into the to the encampment. You can see clerics come over and start to pick him up off you and lead him over somewhere. Yep.
We got him.
And yeah, Thorin, you see all of them kind of in the tent. The Boros twins, the Minotaur twins are there, and they see you. And they walk over to your group. You see Farkas is just like,
Oh, you survived the battle. It's good to see you, Cormage.
Aye, my friends!
Thorin!
You all made it out as well. I knew you would. Nothing stops the Wanderlusters so easy.
Good to see you, old chap.
you hear Belkus is like, oh, I saw you in battle. You were glorious, Master Dwarf.
Aye, but if only there were the full force of the Greenskins to feel the might of my grudge and hatred upon them.
And they will feel your thunder just yet, my friend.
I'm eager to be back out there. But,
We should probably get our rest first, though. At least.
of course.
Small
We've
one,
suffered
at
many losses, so it's time to recoup and rest before we take on any more.
So you guys then are able to take a short rest at this time. Lazarus, you are given 7 points of health from the clerics. You are basically stabilized and brought back up, and then you can take your short rest and use, if you have any hit dice left available. Thorin, how much health do you think you would be at after that?
Let's see, I'm thinking I probably would have used a couple rages. So I'll mark those, and I probably would have lost, I don't know, probably at least 50 hit points, I would imagine.
50 hit points seems agreeable.
I'm taking 4 dice.
And yeah, short rest you can use as many as you want. Like if you use 4 and you decide you want to use more, you can. It's not like a declaring it thing.
Okay.
So that's only when the medics were treating
During
you.
in
Yep.
battle.
Yep.
Okay.
Here you can just use 1, 2, you can just keep going, and you add your Constitution modifier each time you roll.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are taking a short rest at this time. And you kind of overhear, as you guys are healing up, you overhear conversation between Captain Desergin, the Black Dragonborn who leads your company, and Captain Copperkettle, the halfling who kind of looks like Antonio Banderas.
Handsome little halfling.
Yeah, the handsome little halfling. And you actually, as you look over to, you can see that he is now like a tall, regular-sized Antonio Banderas. And there's some sort of glowing energy about him. His armor is gleaming. He's wearing some sort of magical enchanted armor that allows him to cast enlarge upon himself and turn into a regular human-sized Antonio Banderas.
Him and I are thinking on the
Yes.
same wavelength.
Yes.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Hey, we're not looking in the best shape, so we have taken heavy losses.
And Captain Zergin's like,
We're going to march into battle. Once the men are ready, send them back to the front, so we have no time to waste. The king has given us his orders. We're to set up a trench line, use palisades and spike entrapments, draw the orcs in, and hammer them hard. Cavalry will flank around and hit them from the rear. We need to waste away as many as we can.
and starts storming off, and Captain Copperkettle goes his own way as well. Kind of talking to different NCOs and whatnot. Yeah, you guys kind of overhear that as you're healing up, and Lazarus, you come back to the tent where everybody else is.
Lusters?
Lazarus?
Lazarus, how you feeling?
Well, if it's anything like I look, terrible, actually. Although I did try to comb my hair before I came back. But I can see it had limited effect. I feel like meat.
You look like it.
Ground meat.
Are we all meat?
At least you're breathing.
You try hard enough, I suppose.
It's conversation for another day, my boy. But I see we're going to be back into the thick of it
Yep.
soon enough.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it. If I have to hear those halflings sing that one more time, I will cast Circle of Death on them. But yes, I see that not all of our allies are here, no doubt indisposed. But I suppose I'm ready for what comes next.
Alright, well, I'll need your magics before the day is out, I'm sure. Assuming you don't disappear.
Oh,
Yeah, just that like first wave, you guys had spent hours on the battlefield. Like it was not just. I know it was only a couple rounds, but you were out there for a good portion of the morning, and so it is like at midday at this point. Storm clouds still overhead, so not very sunny. A light rain still trickling down. It's going through heavy rains and lighter rains. It's kind of a nice trickle right now. You can see builders and trench diggers are out in the fields working to secure a front line and put down spikes, basically, to prevent like any cavalry charges and infantry.
I forget. Do you add your Constitution modifier
To
to
each roll.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, we shall see if I indeed
You
do
see,
not die.
at this point, Leroy, Aralan, and Trinidad all come back, resuscitated as well. They all come walking over after being injured. And Leroy's just like, Lazarus, good to see you back up.
Leroy, pleasure.
Trinidad is like, greetings, everyone.
Ah, Terminator, my friend Leroy. Erlen, lovely that you all made it through alright. I was growing a wee worried.
Aralan's like, yeah, it was. I did my best to avoid everybody, but.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a sneaky time, ain't ya?
Not a lot to hide behind. Not a lot to hide behind in that battle.
Well, you could have used Terminator, I suppose.
No.
one of the other tree.
I'm actually specifically not allowed to hide behind other creatures. Unless they are large.
Terminator's
There was a
relatively
pretty
big.
large tree over there.
Yes, but it's not important. But you can't hide direct line of sight.
Oh, you just learned that?
Yeah, just learning that.
Wow, that's crazy. You can't do that. Wow.
Anyway, my acrobat away. She somersaults out of the tent.
Like, screw you guys.
Rogues.
No, yeah.
I could never imagine being one.
I used a 7 hit dice, by the way.
Probably because you're not
79 health.
roguishly handsome like myself.
You're gonna lose that beard someday.
If you ever take my beard, I take your head.
I'm not the one who takes it.
Well, they're losing that head. Promise.
Yes, you do that, by the way.
Well, I'm glad. Shaving a dwarf's beard, there's no greater shame.
I'd be interested to see it.
Wasn't there one adventure
Some
we were
friend
on
you
where
are.
there was a beardless dwarf?
I didn't say that I would do it or that I think it was a good look.
That was the
I
timeline where
just said it would
Sexton...
be interesting to see.
Yes, and I think it'd be interesting to see your spirit separated from your body again. Ah, is that very polite, is it?
So, like, what's your
bit different.
It's the same.
what's your jawline looking like underneath that? That's what I'm
Yeah, I'm
wondering.
never gonna know.
You couldn't draw like
You
a
have a
diagram
double
or something?
chin.
Nah, certainly not.
How strong's your
Do you have
chin?
a gullet?
No. Not with all these arms from swinging around axes and hammers all day.
How
Well,
strong
that's
is
your
your chin?
arms. That's
what
not
I'm
your
wondering.
face.
Well, clearly I work a lot to try and maintain my incredible rocky physique of muscle.
Wow.
Are we talking about Thor?
I'm not quite sure how we got
It's
here.
like, well, I don't know about you, but I'm LeBron James, so I could jump like 20 feet.
I'm telling you, we still never heard of this LeBron James you have to speak of.
Oh no, you're right. I could jump 20 feet. You know.
Is this some sort of special athlete for the young ones? Is he like one of
Do
those?
you know anybody that can jump 20 feet?
Yeah, LeBron James.
Apparently.
Exactly.
It must be a human thing. You know of him, Lazarus. Does Lazarus know LeBron James?
Well, dirty 20.
That sounds like you know LeBron James.
Dirty Troy, what did you add to that?
Some kind of athlete from a timeline that's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's
But-
nice to it.
Whoa, irrelevant?
Inside.
He was a goat in his day.
No, that was before his transformation.
Oh.
Yes. He started life as a goat, but then he became a man.
You guys are forgetting. It's about me. It's about me. I am the greatest athlete ever known to man.
And you're
No, I think.
I can
Are
jump.
you
Look at
LeBron
my
James?
fat dog.
No,
I can
LeBron
jump 20
James.
feet.
LeBron James is the greatest.
I can jump 20 feet.
I haven't seen that before. Prove
Yes, you have.
Wait,
Leroy?
I've definitely seen him jump and vault quite a distance before.
Leroy, you still have legs.
Yes,
Okay. Enjoy them.
for the time being.
Oh, right. You were the one that lost a leg.
I got
Yes, that was to Alaton, the fire giant.
And that was Talaton.
Quite some time. Now this time you guys see there's another member of your unit, a half-orc with a kind of a mohawk and a very pale gray skin comes over, small tusks. He's wearing chainmail and has a mace in hand. He just, sits down on the camp beside you. He looks over at you guys and gets up and starts walking over.
Excuse me. Are you having these rations?
I was just about finished.
Any mind?
Yeah, if you want some.
Sits down, starts taking your rations and eating what's in there, the jerky and the dried meats and whatnot. You remember, this is Private Shump.
Shump?
Shump, yep, a half-orc.
Pretty bad out there.
No about
You guys all came out okay?
it. Yeah, they gave me a good workout.
How are you doing?
Am I better than those other fools? I'll tell you what. I saw Private Matthews go down. Private Modine too.
Did you see Private Sven? Private Sven Heldress? Did you see?
I haven't seen him.
No, he's pretty big, but I'm sure he made out fine. We were together till close to the end of that fight. We had split up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the food. I'll see you back up there.
Have fun.
He gets up and starts kind of walking away. You guys all rested up and healed?
Yep.
I used 12 short right. I used 12 die. Just so you know.
You used 12?
I
That's
was
almost
down-
all of them.
I know. I was knocked down from 122 to 11.
Do any of these clerics have healing potions on them?
They're reserved for the down, for the ones who really need them.
Real?
You're up and moving, you're good.
Can I play?
You play dead? Yeah. Roll performance. Roll deception.
Performance and deception.
Either one, your choice. Either's choice.
What the hell?
Like, I could really use a healing potion right now.
I think they'd only use it if you were.
Shit! Oh wait, that's really good. 22.
And which are you doing? Deception or performance?
Oh shit! I decide on performance. All right. If it did deception, I would have been way better.
Let's do like, yeah, you're down on the ground. You're like, oh, yeah, you make noises. Oh, I really need a healing potion. The cleric, somebody comes rushing over, like, I heard it. Please, for help.
Yeah, give me a healing potion, please.
They do a medicine check on you, and they're like, you are severely injured. Drink this standard healing potion.
You must have rolled really.
You get 5 points of healing back from this
Yeah.
healing potion. There you are, child. He's like, grabbing you by the back of your neck and just like pointing it at you.
Well, thank you. I'm feeling better now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Flicks his hair out of the way and starts
I like your hair.
running off. He's already gone to the wind.
Well. How's Erlyn feel about the fact that I just learned with this guy?
She cartwheeled away.
She's
not here.
elsewhere resting. Yeah, she cartwheeled away.
She's out of here.
Yeah, I rolled a 3. Plus his medicine check was not enough.
Oh,
He's like, yeah,
Oh,
this guy's
Yeah,
down.
he looks injured. He looks super injured.
So hurt.
So what's the battle plan right now for us?
Well, it's a night of resting and celebration for the first day of victory.
We're going back into combat. We're not resting.
yeah, we're not resting.
Ah, well,
That was your rest.
Yeah,
that was the rest.
we did it! Now we go back and we club them some. Yeah! Ruin their lives! Steal all their eyes.
You see, Sergeant Safeguard comes walking through the ranks. This huge 7-foot-tall furbolg with white fur and a huge axe over his shoulder. He's like, "All right, men, everyone line up. Rest is over. Able Company's moving back to the front line. Let's go." You see all the men start getting up and grabbing their gear, putting their rations away. It's time to go back in.
Yeah, to battle.
Back into the fray.
Alright then.
We can do it.
Thorn, who are you sticking with?
Leroy.
Okay. So the Wanderlusters?
The Wanderlusters.
Alright. So, you guys follow the ranks back towards the front lines, and as you're marching, you can hear the thunderous marching still droning on for hours and hours. It is like the ground itself rumbles beneath your feet as the orc army continues to move into no man's land. You see fire rain down from the sky, and where once there should be thunder and lightning, you see instead balls of fire coming through the clouds as if it is raining fire itself. And with every strike, you see bodies flying up into the air. The illumination, on a cloudy day of death and destruction. You see trenches dug, and there's an intense, where once it was like a gray, or not gray, but a green kind of wasteland, if anything, just an open, valley. You see the ground has been torn up, and there is just mud everywhere from the craters of the explosions of the trebuchets. It has turned up all the grass, and now the entire battlefield is just covered in mud from the marching and the wear and tear of battle. And the rain has turned it into this thick sludge. Now everybody's slipping about on the battlefield, falling over into it, and uniforms are just destroyed with mud. And blood.
Mud and blood.
You guys see a trench line that has kind of been dug. There are 2 of them, but there was kind of a fallback point that your sergeants point out to you. This is, kind of the rendezvous point when the order is given. And then the initial trench line where you're fighting at. You guys have basically put up these long spikes made out of very tall trees, and we'll use it to kind of fend off the infantry as best you can, and any cavalry charges, if anything. So you guys are basically going to be fighting beside them, drawing the orcs into this, and using the defenses as best you can. As you arrive in the front, you can see there is a giant tree ant just still moving up. Things still moving. The rock elemental that's over there, huge rock elder, just marching through the field as well. Griffin cavalry above, several units of them in like V-shaped wing formations, super sick. You see there is a sphinx that is there kind of flying about as well. And as you guys get to the front, you can hear a horn call out. And you realize this is no human horn, no dwarven horn even. And you look and see the elven army marching to your aid finally. And people are like, "It's them, it's the elves, they've come! The elves have come to our aid!" And you can see the Idriski Rangers, 1,000 of them, have marched to aid you guys in battle. This elite unit of elven soldiers who dedicate their lives to the slaying of orcs specifically. Each Idriski Ranger has spent a minimum of 100 years training for moments exactly like this.
Alright.
Before their service is done, each Idriski Ranger must kill 10,000 orcs.
So Leodon's close.
So Leodon's close. Yes, and they arrived. You guys get up the front lines. There was like little skirmishes happening out in no man's land right now, but for the most part, the orcs, don't have a full fighting force in the valley again yet. It kind of, after you delayed their initial advance, it kind of pulled back a little bit, and just traded artillery fire with one another.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Raising my hand makes me feel silly. I wanted to say, could we go back quickly for Thorn to meet up with Ulfgar and Torbeer to set the war plan?
Okay.
I know, I'm sorry to break it up.
You're good. So you're able to meet up with Ulfgar and with Torbeer, and your men are getting ready to battle. Speaking of, I guess it's good we go back. You actually see, after your rest, before the elves arrive, you can see that there is another dwarven army has arrived. As off in the distant mountain, a huge tunneling sound. The ground collapses in on itself, and kind of the forces at the tents begin to get their armaments ready. Are we being attacked? What's happening? And then finally, you see, or you hear the drumming of dwarves. And the Slayer dwarves from the northern regions come marching out of this hole in the ground, using the underways to get here. You see orcs with giant red mohawks, just axes and hammers, barely any armor on them, just screaming, belligerent, fucking crazy. These dwarven nut jobs who have dedicated their lives and sworn oaths to kill all big bad things.
Yep.
They're just all gonna die.
Biggest, mightiest creature they can slay.
The Slayer King has arrived, and you meet up with the Slayer King, Torbeer, and Ulfgar, and they're all there. And the Slayer King comes and kneels before you.
So, my king,
It's good to see you at last.
I'm sorry for the delay. We made it fast, as fast we could.
I know, you would never forego your oath. I trusted you to arrive when you had arrived as the fastest you could, but I was glad to have you here. We've already suffered, at least on the dwarven side, great losses. Our gyrocopters are gone and half of our main body has already been struck down in the first wave.
My slayers will take the front. We'll lead the vanguard. You just keep the rear. Let us fulfill our oaths and see your fathers in Valhalla.
There'll be many mighty beasts for us to slay. I've already seen a mighty stone giant among the field. Oh, I cannot wait for which one of us will be able to slay it first or die trying.
He starts marching back over to his army. He's just
Arukazan!
he starts marching over to command his men. And Ulfgar's like,
Well, it sounds like we have a mission then.
Aye, we must try and remain as defensive as possible in the meantime. I've heard plans that the humans are building trenches in a defensive formation, so let's make sure we help shore up their flanks and keep our Slayer supported.
Yes, my king.
I myself am going to be rejoining with the Wanderlusters. From what I've seen upon returning, my friends have taken great wounds without me there. And I'm sure with the great Slayer King here and our Slayers to reinforce, the rest of you will be fine without me. But the humans, we know how humans are.
Aye, I suppose they'll need you more than us, cousin. Don't worry. I'll handle the front.
I could ask for nothing better than from you, Ulfgar and Torbeer. You will see my great thunder and know the White Dwarf's still with you on the field of battle. Just make sure you keep the line strong.
Aye, we'll do that, cousin. For Grimhold.
Aye, for the Grimhold.
his arm to you, you guys grab.
Aye, may the forefathers be with you, cousin.
Aye, ancestors watch over you.
He just turns. You watch your cousin walk away for a moment. Turn back.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
You get a sneaking suspicion. This might be the last time I ever see Torbeer.
Not him, he's invincible.
He's invincible. And Ulfgar just gives him a nod as well and marches off behind him. And you go and meet back up with the Wanderlusters. So back to the front, you guys are on the line. You see the tree ant, the Griffin cavalry overhead. You are, given backup via Minotaurs. There are 2 unicorns on the field that go start running out. You can see the orc army is now starting to march back into the valley. And the time has come. And the rain is mostly stopped, but the air is still very damp with humidity. and you just kind of stand there, your feet slipping about in the mud a little bit. You're already getting it on your the lower parts of your ankles and your calves. You guys see trebuchet attacks and fireballs still raining down from the skies above. You guys, your own machines returning fire from the back lines, and you're just sitting there waiting, seeing as they march down this hill. The main forces, the true orc clansmen, the greenskins, the real ones. And these are not like your normal orcs. They are larger, stronger, thicker hide, thicker armor, and deadlier weapons. They are accompanied by giants, a storm giant and a frost giant, and trolls and cyclopses from the east. It will not be an easy battle like the last one. You guys stand there waiting on the front lines. The Wanderlusters all together for a brief moment, kind of up on the front. You can see the Boros twins are elsewhere on the line, kind of waiting. You see Oyam Tark, the Destroyer, is also there. The Goliath, that is a part of your crew, and he's just kind of standing there, waiting, just like looking out.
Can I activate Enlarge on my suit before we go into battle?
Sure, I'll do it now.
How long is it
Superior
last?
mending.
An hour.
Superior
I think.
mending.
Quick question is,
Superior
we
bending.
had his best suit activated. Is that temporary health gone now?
That would be gone.
Okay, just want to double check.
Yeah. No temporary XP.
Well,
You guys.
superior mage armor.
You guys see, where was I?
For what it's
The
worth.
Goliath. Yeah, the elves kind of arrive, and you see a few of the rangers start coming up to the front, and a bunch of them are on the right side of the river over there. Or I guess my left side of the river over there, on the opposite side of the tree inn. And their rangers are there. You see a small group of them come over, and you recognize one of the blonde-haired ones, and you see Leodon is among the forces.
Oh.
And he comes over, he sees you guys, and says, "Wanderlusters!
So, you didn't think I would let you go into battle without me, did you?
No."
Of course not. With all these orcs about, you'd be missing out too much, wouldn't you?
Comes up and gives you guys a handshake.
Says I, Your Majesty, good to see you again.
Aye, a pleasure as always.
Good to see
Here you
you.
go. Good to see you. Bring it out.
Gives Cormage a hug.
Let's do this.
Yes, well, we'll be backing you up as best we can.
Appreciate it. With you back there, I have nothing to worry about. Or we have nothing to worry about.
Yes. Perhaps I might fulfill my oath today as well.
Aye.
There are at least 10,000 out there.
Back in my grandpappy's day, when he told me stories of fighting the orcs, they were twice as large and 3 times as many. These ones are just wee puny babies in their diapers still. We've got nothing to worry about.
Aye. In that, you might be right, Master Dwarf. The orcs of old make these ones look like nothing. Like young pups.
But enough pups can still kill you.
Yes.
Ah, you speak so grim, laddie, as if these ones aren't going to fall before your magic like all the others.
Now I'm just kind of sad. Now I'm just thinking of killing puppies. It's depressing.
Yeah, let's focus on the task at hand, actually.
Yes, we have to kill those those orcs. No. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about it now too.
The Leroy step up. I gotta go kill my allies. I mean enemies, enemies.
It really is depressing, actually.
Yeah.
Well, good luck out there. I'll see you
Aye,
on the field.
put the thought from your mind. You'll see no mercy from this scum today.
Yeah, there's a difference between them and puppies.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I'll see you on the field.
Turns around and starts heading back towards his army. And finally, Leroy is there with you guys. Trinator's there, and you notice Erilyn is missing. After a while, she comes up on the front. The army's still marching in, getting closer and closer. And Erilyn comes up. She is now very pale, like sweaty. She's just like,
Yes, I don't remember feeling that.
Well, now's hardly the time to be feeling weak in the knees.
You might be sick.
I think I just need water.
Oh, okay.
you see she's like holding her arm as well.
Are you about to die on us? The whole battle's not even started.
I don't think so.
Did you get checked by a cleric, have you?
No,
Why are you grabbing your arm?
Oh, nothing. It's just a little scratch, little flesh wound.
Okay.
Well, I can just leave that. We have to check that as well, actually.
Hey, maybe she got poisoned by something along the way.
Yeah.
She eat a bad loaf of bread, did ya?
I don't think if she ate a bad loaf of bread, she'd be grabbing at her arm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, yeah,
Want to
no.
do a dirty 20 medicine check?
Medicine check. All right.
Yep.
You go over and basically you just cast a quick, small cantrip. You hold your hand over her arm and like an X-ray almost forms. You just dissect it layer by layer, and you basically notice that there are small, very little, like not even an inch in diameter, like very tiny little puncture marks, like 5 of them along the joint in the arm, as if something bit into her and has caused like necrosis, basically.
You've been bitten, girl. You have necrosis. What happened?
She's like, wow, no, that can't be right. It was probably nothing.
Oh no, it is right. Because I said it. Now what happened?
It's like, motherfucker! It's like, that little shit!
Treeminator, what did you do?
I do not think it was me. I do not have
What
teeth.
did Pimp the Imp do?
They could be empty. Look at it. That's definitely got 3-minute claw marks all over it.
She's like, that little shit bit me.
Again?
No, for one time.
Again?
Again?
It was the first time.
So this was the second time.
Did he try
No.
a second time?
This is from the first time.
Ah! At the same time.
Huh?
I thought that was her hand.
Was it? Oh yeah, she dodged out of the way. So yeah, it'd be on her hand. Thank you. Yes.
I was like, that's why I said it. Again?
Got it. How the fuck do you remember that?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea how, because most of the time, I don't remember.
It's on her hand. Yes.
Why?
That's a good memory.
What matters is that you're useless to us.
Arm hand.
Ah,
Can
Yeah,
anyone do
I think I have to
anything?
go get like cleansed or something. I'll be back. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. He starts walking back towards the camp.
Are you gonna make Erilyn come pimp the imp?
It'll be her decision, but
Oh, trust me, he tried to last week.
Yeah. Try to force her to do it.
that's where this bite is from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like Pimp the Imp,
I'm fine with Pimp the Imp. It's an imp. It's a devil. Like you tell me, it wouldn't. What?
Oh yeah,
why-
it definitely would.
I don't know, Trevor. You seem pretty intent on getting him killed.
Next time you see this pimp the imp, bring him to me.
He's just back in camp. I had no way somewhere.
I don't
Personally, I'm glad. I'm fine.
She
keeping
tried
Pimp
to
the Imp
shove
alive.
the duty off to Treeminator, and basically Treeminator was like, "Nope, you're the one that wanted to bring him. Your responsibility."
You tell
She
me
tried to
she
shove it off
adopted
on
a
me,
dog
too.
and tried to make her dad take care of it?
Yep.
Silly.
Hasn't this party already struggled with devils enough?
Well, this is just how he is.
Okay, we're down Erilyn.
You can smack him the wrong way and he crossed over back to the 9
Finally, you guys hear a deep guttural.
It's fine, good sir.
The pimp's gonna have to wait.
All that fighting earlier with goblins has got me itching for this one.
You just hear the chanting. Just drumming. You just prepare. You see their torches all. They're just trudging through the mud in this valley. Gray skies overhead, and an occasional crackle of lightning coming down, and fireballs still overhead. You can see, like, up on the cliffs, you can see machines being moved into place to launch more goblin flies. Goblins with wings that they just don't, launch directly into their enemy. But you see the army comes to a halt, maybe 200 feet away from you guys. You're just standing there by your spikes and your trenches. Basically, you're on the line now. Captain Azergan, your Black Dragonborn commander, he's over beside you guys. He says, "Hold the line, damn it! Whatever you do, don't let them through." He draws his sword. And you see another one of your allies, Lord Tylus Maximus, in golden armor. This is one of the leaders of the Silver Gauntlet. He has fought beside you. He fought beside you guys at Waterdeep when Asmodeus attacked, and he fought in a bloody crusade. And he's part of the reason that the humans were able to get so far into the Horde lands and secure a settlement in Uzgaz. So he is up there on the front lines as well as the Boros twins and Oyun and Tarek, all the allies I previously mentioned. You guys are all just standing there at the ready. You guys are kind of placed elsewhere in the line. You're not right by each other anymore. You kind of are separated and given posts. So you guys are just like,
Give me my paladin back.
give you your paladin back now. I mean, you can see each other, like you're in viewing distance still, but
Yeah, we can
you're
wait
not
for each
right
other.
by each other on the
I
line.
want to be riding his shoulders in the battle. What do you mean?
That's what told the dwarf.
Okay, you could be right at Leroy's shoulders in the battle.
Yes.
You would sit. You're not a part of the army technically, so it's like, all right.
Hold on, I'm giant sized now. You can ride me into battle.
Why is this a thing?
What?
I actually just realized it'd be hilarious. I'm like, Leroy has a mount. Why can't my mount be Leroy? Leroy can ride a horse. I'll ride
No,
Leroy.
I'm not riding me, dwarf.
It'd be fucking hilarious.
You see the army comes to a halt across from you. They're just standing there. You can see they're holding shields and huge axes that are like cleaver shaped, just these large, broad blades with jagged edges. Armor that covers most of their eyes, it's just these thin slits in their helmets, and their tusks hanging out, these green jaws amongst a mass of chainmail and heady plate, golden cloaks strewn over some of them, the bannerments, and you see as the armies stop there, one comes pushing through, and he's got a huge flag in his hand. He hits it down. He's got this long red cape at his back, and one huge shoulder plate of a white skull. On the banner, you see this golden sequin, very nice banner with a red arrow in it, and kind of all about the edges of it on the pike itself. You see the heads of dwarves with long beards and blood over their faces still, bodies that have rotted and died in the recent battle, and he's just holding it there. He shouts out, and everybody in the crowd is and it shakes everything. Your hearing starts to rumble, and you can feel the valley echo in reverberation from their war cry. He just plants his flag down, and Leroy's like, "That's actually a very sophisticated greeting, if you didn't know. I speak Orcish." And
That looks very barbaric. Well,
no, it was quite sophisticated.
Really?
You see the orc slams his flag down again, draws this long, rectangular blade with a kind of jagged edge at the very top, points it forward, just "Walk!" And they all shout "Walk!" As one massive unit, they start charging down onto you. You can see the dwarves, and there's a dragonborn unit up there on the very right side of the field, along with the unicorn. They're all kind of, one unit. The elves are on the right side of the river, along with a small human enforcement, and then the main army is over on the left side. That's kind of where you guys are with the tree in. So you guys all in line waiting. You just see this tide of metal and green skin raining down upon you in the hundreds of thousands. And within a moment, you guys prep and wait. You just hear the rumble get louder and louder as they charge down on you. You brace yourselves for impact before crash! They just start rolling into you guys, and you are instantly separated from the man at your side, covered in orc bodies as they just flail themselves on these spikes and over your line. They're jumping literally over you guys just to get through, pushing their way over each other, climbing each other, and all you can do is just swing your weapons in retaliation. And as you do, or as you fire, you just can feel the weight of multiple bodies dragging your weapons, making it harder on you. With each swing, you're just clashing into metal, into thick skin, to little effect. You just, with every swipe, some of them go down, but you can't quite get through this number. You're firing your weapon into go. I guess you guys are both firing. You're just dropping body. You're just shooting multiple times. Yeah, you got your chain gun, and it's like having no effect. You're just barely chipping away at their forces. And before you have a moment to react, they are in on both of you, and the distance is closed. And
There's no end to this.
you just have to try and keep them off you as best you can. Giant catapults come flying in, and arrow barrages you guys try and take cover as arrows hit all around you, and instantly you see multiple of your unit get just wiped out. You know, you can hardly even see the guys beside you anymore through the thick tide of orcs that their focus is basically just run until you can't run anymore. You know, push through the front line, not to stand down, get bogged down. They just want to run. And if they encounter you face to face, they're going to fight you. So why don't you guys all roll me initiative, please?
Well, that was crappy.
No, it's crappy too, actually.
Do I got a 25 and above? I got a 20 through 25.
23.
Pretty good. Do I have a 15 through 20?
19.
16.
16 as well.
19, Fromage, 16, Thorn, 16, and Halakosh?
4.
Oof.
I rolled a 2.
Beautiful. So the tide rains down upon you, Indigo. You're just firing your gun into them, and you just see bodies scattering and blood already spraying in your face. You're just swatting some of them back. One of them runs up to you with his axe, tries to swipe, and it just hits the armor on your leg. You kick him back, fire, and his head just explodes. You just keep firing into the armor. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw as you see a section of goblin flies come raining down on you. You just
Dirty 20.
30-20. That is a success. You're going to take half damage.
Filthy orc scum.
It's been a long day.
There will be enough of them to
It'll be
satisfy
29
my
points of
lust.
damage. So half, you will take 15 points of damage from the goblin flies. 15 bludgeoning. Kind of swatting them out of the air as they
The,
rain down on you.
Clearly the gun isn't working. I stow it away on my back, and I just start counter-charging back into them.
Alright, beautiful.
The
You
gun
see them
isn't
jumping
working.
onto these spikes, just using their bodies as molds over these spike pits that
27
brethren
to hit.
can run up. 27. Alright, so that is a hit by more than 6. You're going to do total damage times 3.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Suffer.
It's gonna be ooh.
Suffer as I have suffered.
16 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then 13 thunder damage.
Like, multiply these by 3? Or
Oh yeah, sorry. So that's 30 total, so 90.
So 90 total.
Yep.
just say, somebody's on that. Those numbers don't add up.
Man.
Math is right.
Right?
I charge in. They're big,
Yeah.
but I'm bigger. Bowling through them, but it's still tough.
You
I'm
can't even
slowed down.
get through them. Like as this tide comes against you, you just slam into them, and with every step, they're equally rushing back into you, and the tide is just keeping you guys in this stalemate. You swatting them aside, and new bodies are replacing the ones that have been fallen.
I make another attack.
Yeah, you realize as you're swatting a bunch of them away, you're not even killing them. Like a lot of these guys are just starting to get back up, and they are tougher. They're, you know, you're killing a handful of them maybe with each of these. Like you're, knocking them down. You might, focus on one and like rip their head off or something. But the ones that aren't given direct attention are standing back up from the abuse and charging back in.
26 to hit.
All right, so that's gonna be another one. Total damage times 3.
Nice. 45 bludgeoning. That's after the full blow by 3. And then 45 thunder.
So another 90.
Yep. Wow.
All right, so yeah, same thing. So they start running up, kick one right in the chest, and it goes sliding backwards. Another one runs up.
I'm just gonna start doing
climbing
this
up
to them.
each other to get to you. You're trying to smack all of them. I mean, they're big. Like you're large size, but they're like big for medium creatures. So they're pretty beefy.
I'm not making much progress.
Doing my best.
Trying to swipe as many, and they're just like gathering by the hundreds around you, climbing over each other to get to you. And
I might be fucked.
you see you're swiping a bunch away, and the guy you kicked is now getting back up. His chest plate still caved in. He just charges in at you. You're like, oh my god, this fucking
I'm kicking it again.
tough as shit. So you're doing your best to try and hold off. So to hit you, I rolled 10, 10, 15, 15, and 30, 20.
None of those hit.
It's fine. Yeah.
They all hit.
You just
Don't say that's
see
what
how
happened
it
to me.
turns
Rolling
up with an axe and a shield in hand. You just swipe at your leg, you just lift it, kick it backward again. Goes along in the grass. He just stands up and like wipes mud off its helmet. It charges in again. You're like, God damn it! You grab him and pick him up over your head. You bring him down onto your knee. Toss his body to the side. Little fucker. Alright, do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I'll add 10
Just
HP.
your actions. Okay. Alright, Lazarus. Give me
Marvelous.
a dexterity saving throw. So you're there on the front for some reason. You cast a mage armor on yourself.
Yeah.
And armor appears around you.
Superior mage armor.
Superior mage armor.
8.
An ace dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. See a large piece of stone comes flying through the sky down right onto your unit. And goes tumbling through the ground. And mud splashes up everywhere in your face. And you can see the soldiers beside you get just knocked aside. You just hear the screams of men dying. Ah! It's me 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Lazarus is knocked.
Already?
Wizard's gonna wizard.
Squishy wizard.
Wait,
Who's he with? Just hits you as well. A large piece of stone hits
who's
you.
he with?
And he goes down.
He's down.
I'm alone now.
Oh,
Now he's a nobody.
He's dead, mate, is what he is.
Yep, that's right. Well,
Could you roll your unconscious body out of it?
No.
so Lazarus goes down. And a bunch of men are just crashed through. You guys on the field can see this happening. Like, you know, as you look over, you see like a huge section of your men just get taken out by a trebuchet. Like, I think Lazarus was over there. Oh well.
Once.
Yep. Cormage, if you would give me a dex save, please.
You probably saw it coming.
You see a bunch scattering of these small black projectiles, and they start cluster bomb
Was
power
that
bombs.
in,
I need to go check on
Was
Lazarus.
that lightning?
22.
22 is a
It's already
success.
No. If only we knew. I need to put like life alert on all you fools so I know when he moves down.
Biomon, baby.
That's why we have the earrings, but even then, you don't have one.
You gotta be awake to do it.
Me and the you probably would know.
So it's 52 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That's halved?
That is not half.
What time?
That's well, you succeeded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
So,
took half of that.
so it's 52?
Yep.
Alright, and then I have that. So, like 26, okay.
Okay. So you take 26 points of fire damage.
I have fire resistant gear, that would have hurt. Alright.
Do you have fire resistant gear?
Yeah.
Well, then you have it again.
Oh, I thought you said 52 was half, that's why.
No, 52 is not half.
I was just about
52 was the full
You succeeded.
damage.
Yeah, you succeeded.
Okay.
So you take half. 26. You take half of that. So you take 13 because you're fire resistant.
Thank God, okay.
We're good. Beautiful. All right. So you hold up your cloak and kind of absorb most of the flame. You can hear screaming of ah! One guy's running beside you. Ah! Just orcs everywhere. With every launch of an arrow, another orc body is dropping as you just aim right for the sternum. Your arrows piercing their thick hide.
Alright. Let's knock some arrows and let them fly.
All right.
Shoot him right between the eyes.
I will use sharpshooter for these shots right now, too.
Go for it.
Let's see what we got here. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
22 will hit. That is not. That is going to be total damage times 2.
Okay.
It's not by 6 or more.
Oh. Nah, you did it too late. I want to use Hunter's Mark, but it's okay.
Oh well.
On a second shot. 7. You said times 2?
Yep.
46.
Alright, 46 points of damage.
210 damage, please.
Not that lucky.
Yeah, you just launch an arrow into an orc who's running up to you. It falls to the ground. Another one comes up and bashes you right in the chest with the shield. You fall down into the mud. It just splashes all over you. He tries to swipe down at you, and an axe comes in and hits him right in the chest. And you see this huge, tall, lean furbolg comes charging through. You see Private Calhoun is there to rescue. He's like, "Come on, man!"
Appreciate it, Calhoun.
Swinging his axe again. You get up and wipe the mud off your face. You fire another arrow. Another orc drops.
I cast Hunter's Mark on my bonus action.
Okay.
Bonus action on the closest orc.
Uses moonshine as a battlefield fucking.
Yes. Moonshine for advantage.
That will be. I can. Damn. Okay.
Is that a 2?
It's a 2.
Shit.
That's 10 hit.
10 to hit will miss, so it's going to be regular damage.
Nice. Oh, damn it. I thought I was gonna miss. Wait. No Stalker's Flurry for this one?
Fury.
It's actually I re-looked at it. It's Flurry.
Yeah.
Ah!
We've been using it right, but been calling it the wrong way.
Yeah.
I like Fury more.
Fury is cool, but Flurry makes sense too. So but yeah. Did you? Yeah. What are the requirements to use it?
If I miss,
You miss.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna miss again, but we gotta just roll for it. Let's see. Oh no, never mind. That's 15 and 8, 23.
So that is a hit. That is still gonna be total damage times 2. That is not by 6 or more.
Gotcha.
Fuck, what do I need to hit to get 6 or more?
More than 6 if it's AC.
Okay, well, what's that number look like?
Oh, 5.
More than 23.
It's probably 26.
That's 2 points damage.
Fuck did you
another one
roll?
comes running up. You use an arrow. You're striking like he's this far from you when your arrow is loosing. And it's just immediately
Too much going on.
Too much. Aim up and shoot another one right into the jugular. You just flick your arm around and shoot another one running up behind you. You can see Private Calhoun. He's immediately like swallowed by the horde.
No, Calhoun!
You start firing with the horde. You drop another 2. Another one runs up to you and he bashes into your backside when you can't see him coming up. You fall forward into the mud.
Shoot again, 3rd shot. Yep, 3rd and final shot.
Shoot, and...
That'll be a 19.
19 total.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Total damage times 2.
Okay.
Regular hit.
44. I can hit.
44.
Yep.
Alright, so you're down on the ground. You see this orc raising up to strike at you again. You knock 2 arrows and loose them both into him. He falls over dead. You get up, you look into the crowd. You see Calhoun swinging his axe about, completely surrounded. You start running over. I'm coming! Yeah, you're loosing arrows. You're dropping 1 or 2 of them. And you jump over a group of them into the air using your elven prowess. You fire again into the crowd. And as you're up there for a brief moment, you can see around Calhoun, and there are basically like in these units, they have the axes and shields, they have halberdiers, so you guys two-handed polearms, and they have dual-wielding axe throwers slash berserkers. You can see the halberdiers are around him, and one of them just jabs right into his side. He brings the axe down right into its collarbone and just cleaves through half the orc, and his axe is just stuck there. He just, and starts swinging the polearm that's in his side about, dragging the body with it, and the body goes tumbling. He just pulls out the axe out of his side. You're still running over there trying to fire through. Orcs are kind of keeping you back. And another one runs up and jabs him into the front.
No, Calhoun!
And another one runs up and jabs him in the other side. And they start to bring him down to the ground. And finally another one runs up and swings it in a chopping motion directly where the head is, and you don't see Calhoun any longer. Trying to push through. No. Yeah, and then all of a sudden an axe comes out of nowhere and hits you in the breastplate. Back down on the ground.
My studded leather.
We're charging over you. Here's an attack on you. I rolled 1 better than when I rolled against Indigo. 11, 11, 16 and 21.
21 hits.
So,
And I'll roll this ahead of time. Cool. Okay.
that is going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It hits you right in the chest. Fall back. You're trying to look up, and then suddenly you see a whoosh of feathers just fly by you, and these brown and white feathers coming, and you just hear the orc gets crumpled up into the grasp of a griffin, and he's up into the air. You're down on the ground still, and suddenly orcs start running over you, and pushing you back down in the mud.
Jesus.
They don't even see you at this point. They're like just charging over you, and you just hear explosions and screaming all around you. It's chaotic. Thorin, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Also, I got my concentration as well. I'll check that. No.
And Thorin, you see, you're charging in with your allies, and you see a huge barrage of arrows.
I got a 13.
Down on you. Alright, that is a failure.
You better rage.
Ah.
It's chaotic.
I need another D8.
You don't?
Here,
Oh. I thought I had enough. Oh, here it is.
How about you roll a little bit less there, huh?
How much health do you have?
199 after that short rest.
It'll be back. Really though?
I believe.
About to get fucking turned into a
57
porcupine.
points of piercing damage. As the arrows come raining down, you try to hold up your hammer to protect her as much as you can. You're still struck multiple times in the arms and in the legs. You see all around you the basically whole unit you're marching with. 7 or 8 guys. 7 or 8 guys are hit by arrows that immediately fall down. You see all around you, these guys are dying. You're just, you pick yourself back up as the green tide reaches you. You just swing your hammer into the crash of armor and of blood. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Did you fail to dodge it because you were too busy emoting with the 6
No. Apparently I was...
6 or 7 of my friends have died.